So guys, finally everything is done and ready, and I'm also ready. So this is what I'm wearing, and this hairband, my earrings. Yeah, so I'm ready, and the house behind me, as you can see, I'll just show on the back camera what all prep I've done. So let me show. And the house is neat and clean. Usually also I like to keep my house neat and clean only, so I didn't have to do a lot. Yesterday only I did vacuuming and stuff because today is Sunday, and Sunday you're not allowed to vacuum because no sound. So yeah, overview of the house. The lamps are on. This lamp is my favorite, Tholubama lamp. Look at the details. Bedroom is also neat and clean. So yeah, bedroom is also clean. So overview of my bedroom. And finally I got the cuckoo clock working. The batteries were down, so yeah, I changed it. So it's 6:45, they may arrive around 7:30. And one more favorite thing of mine, I'm obsessed with evil eyes. So this is one beautiful thing which I got for my apartment. I'm wearing evil eye ring as well. Let me show this. So yeah, evil eye and evil eye. This is how I'm looking. So yeah, done. I'm wearing this dress. This is from Zara, and I think this is my favorite dress. I don't know why, but it's very beautiful. I like it. Simple, and always it's wrinkle free. So just wash and wear, you know. It's amazing. So this is the prep I've done so far. For the menu, for the guest menu, I'm preparing chole as the main course. Like I'm not preparing any starters because we just have a 2 people coming over. So yeah, I'm not making a big huge menu. So there will be chole. I have boiled the baby potatoes for just a nice crispy masaledar aloo, like dry spiced potatoes, and chole I boiled already. And for the dessert, I'm going to make kheer, which is semia kheer. The roasted semia is there. So yeah, I'm going to start making the kheer first, and then gravy for the chole. And baby potatoes, I'll just put the tempering later on. And for the roti, I'm going to make lacha paratha. And I'm still confused if I'm going to make kulcha as well. So we may make tawa kulcha. So yeah, those 2 things are also there, and veg biryani. So this is the menu. We have raita, salad also. So all those are like side items. So the main meal is going to be chole, baby potatoes, lacha paratha, kulcha, veg biryani, and for the dessert, kheer. So first, right now I'm going to make the prep for kheer. I'm going to take 1 liter of milk and I'm going to boil it so that it becomes a little thick. And later on we're going to add about half a cup of semia, and we'll need half cup of granulated sugar. We need cardamom powder and saffron, which is kesar, and cardamom powder is elaichi powder. So these are the things, and I'm going to even stir fry raisins, cashews. You can use almonds, pistachio, whatever, whichever dry fruits you like. Just we can use them. 1 liter of milk. So this is the milk I'm using. It's 3.5% fat. You even get 1.5% fat in supermarkets, German supermarkets, but I took the 3.5% because we need more fat in the milk for the kheer to become creamy and nice. So I'm going to keep this on a low flame so that it will come to a boil, and we're going to stir in the middle so that the milk doesn't touch to the bottom and burn. So we are going to stir it in the middle, and yeah, on low flame we're going to let it boil and become a little thick actually. Next, we are gonna just stir fry some nuts. So I'm gonna take ghee from my ghee pot, beautiful ghee pot. About 1 spoon. We're gonna allow the ghee to melt. and we're gonna roast the nuts, raisins and cashews. So I have cashews in this jar, which is so cute. So the ghee is hot and I'm gonna add cashews in that. I'm gonna mix the milk in the middle just so that it doesn't touch the bottom. Till the cashews are roasting, I'm gonna take a bowl, I'm gonna add the kesar to this, and once the milk is little hot, I'll add some milk to this so that we can keep the kesar mixture ready. The cashews were nice and golden, so now I'm just stir frying raisins. Raisins are nice and puffy, I'm gonna take them out as well. In the same pan, I'm gonna take a little bit of ghee. And we are going to take half cup of semia and dry roast it, not dry roast, roast it in the ghee. These are my beautiful rose gold measuring cups. I'm going to take half cup. So I'm going to take half cup of semia. This is already pre-roasted, vermicelli it's called. Semia in Hindi, vermicelli in English. This is pre-roasted. If you have taken the raw one, you will have to roast it in ghee for longer time. Since mine is already roasted, I just want a nice aroma of clarified butter, which is ghee, to come in the semia. So I'm just going to roast it for a couple of minutes, about 1 to 2 minutes. I don't want it to get extra dark. And you don't want to add too much of ghee because otherwise the ghee will float on top of the kheer. Just amount like 1 small spoon, very small spoon, just to coat the semia, the vermicelli. And I'm going to stir the milk as well. We don't want to forget about that. So yeah, there is a very nice aroma and it's coming to light golden color, if you can see. So I'm going to keep it aside now. I'm going to switch off the flame and keep the pan aside. And once the milk becomes a little hot and boiling and thick, we'll add the semia and other things to it. So in the meanwhile, when the milk is boiling, I'm going to start making the dry chana masala powder for the chole. Black cardamom, but I don't have that, and one more ingredient I don't have is pomegranate seeds. But yeah, whatever I have, I'm going to show you guys, and you can add 2 black cardamoms if you have. Badi ilaichi it's called in Hindi, black cardamoms in English. So we need 1 inch of cinnamon stick. So I'm going to use from my spice mix 1 inch of cinnamon stick. We need 3 to 4 black peppercorns, 2 cloves, 1 tej patta, so I'm going to use a couple of these pieces. Then we need carom seeds, which are ajwain in Hindi. So I'm going to use about 1/4 teaspoon, very little. 1 teaspoon of coriander. So yeah, we need 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. I'm going to use from this brass container of mine. And 1 teaspoon of fennel. Fennel is called saunf in Hindi. And then 2 mirchis. You can use Kashmiri or bedgi chilies. I'm just going to just do this and add it. So we're going to dry roast this mixture and till it's very nice aroma starts coming from this. Yeah. And then we'll let it cool and grind it into a fine powder. So I've taken 1 big onion and 1 small onion for the chole gravy, and I have roughly chopped them because I'm going to grind them into a paste in a mixer grinder. So yeah, and the other onion which is there, I'm going to cut it into long slices for the biryani. So the prep is done. So far I have cut the onion lengthwise. This is for the biryani, so I'll make the marination for biryani later, veg biryani. This is the onion paste. I haven't added any water. Don't add any water. So just grind it into paste. And this is the chole masala powder. It had cooled off and I just ground it into a powder. So everything is ready. Now I'm going to start making chole in the carote pan. So the chole is boiled as I had shown you all. So yeah, let's get started. The milk has come to a boil, so I'm going to add the roasted vermicelli to this. So to a pan I have added a cube of butter as well as a little bit of oil, and to this I'm going to add the onion paste. So yeah, I'm frying the onion paste here. Meanwhile, I wanted to show you guys the prep I do, weekly prep. This is ginger garlic paste. So I've made ginger and garlic paste separate, and these are glass jars, and it has a lid so it stays nice, and it lasts long because I add oil and turmeric powder to this when grinding. So yeah, this is good to go. So it becomes easy for making any recipe that requires ginger garlic paste. And I'm going to use tomato paste for this chole. This is by the brand Penny Supermarket tomato puree. You can use even fresh tomatoes, just grind it and use it. So you might need about 3 big tomatoes depending on how it is, because we are making, it depends on how much quantity of chole you are making. So the vermicelli has cooked well, so I'm going to add half cup of sugar to this. You can increase the sugar level in case you like extra sweet, but I don't, so I'm going to add half cup of sugar to this. Nicely mix. At this stage I'm going to add 1 small spoon of cardamom powder. I'm going to add the milk, saffron milk. I'm even going to add the dry fruits, the cashew and raisins to this. I'm going to just keep a few for garnishing on top, and then remaining I'm going to add it. The onion paste has become nice and light golden brown. So now I'm going to add the ginger garlic paste, 1 spoon. After adding the tomato, I'm going to add salt to this so that the tomato cooks faster. And I have already added 1 spoon of salt in the while boiling the chickpeas. The tomato has become nice, so now I'm gonna just add the dry spices to this. So I'm gonna add 1 small spoon of turmeric, and I'm gonna add Kashmiri red chili powder, 2 teaspoons. And this is a spicier red chili powder, so I'm going to put 1 spoon, and jeera dhania powder, 2 spoons, amchur powder, 1 teaspoon, and the chole masala powder which we ground. I'm going to add 3 spoons for now, and nicely cook this well, the masala well. So the gravy has cooked really well. I'm going to add the choles along with the water and mix it well. After mixing, I'm going to cover and keep this and let it simmer and cook so that the masala, the flavor goes inside the chickpeas. I'm going to add more water to this because the gravy looks very thick. So the chole is ready. I just switched off the gas. You can see the oil slowly starting to come on the top. So guys, I've taken a pan now and I'm going to make the baby potatoes. So I had cooked them earlier in pressure cooker. So now I'm going to put them in the oil. So meanwhile that is happening, I'm going to make the dough for the parathas. So this is my parath in which I'm going to make the dough. So all you need is whole wheat flour, salt, oil and water. These are the 4 ingredients. So let me get my ingredients and let's get started. So I've taken some salt. This is my jar for salt. How cute is this? So yeah. And then this is the wheat flour, whole wheat flour you get in German supermarkets. So if you don't find Indian like atta, that is flour, you can just get this. This is the 1050 type. So the baby potatoes are looking really nice. So I'm kept it on a low to medium flame and they are getting a nice golden crust. I've added salt to this, so add salt as per to your taste. I will add turmeric powder, chili powder, coriander and cumin powder. So yeah, then our masala alus will be ready.
Now I'm roasting some cumin seeds, and once the cumin seeds are roasted, I'm gonna coarsely grind it for the raita. For the raita here I'm adding some Kashmiri red chili powder, some salt, sugar, black pepper powder, and once the cumin seeds are roasted, I'm gonna add that as well. I'm going to make a quick corn salad using canned corn, and in the salad I'm going to add chopped onions, tomatoes, garlic powder, black pepper, vegan mayo and chili flakes and salt.
So guys, I started the prep for biryani. So I'm going to show you guys all the prep that I've done so far. This is potato and cauliflower. I've cut it in big cubes and I'm just frying it lightly so that it is cooked a little bit and it gets a nice crust, because I'm not going to keep it on dum for a very long time. So just before serving, 10 minutes or 15 minutes I'll keep it on dum. So I want the vegetables to be kind of cooked. And the cauliflower, I'm just stir frying it a little bit because I just don't want that, cauliflower has the typical smell, so I don't want that. So yeah, and the remaining vegetables like beans and peas, I've just washed and kept it ready for the biryani. And the other thing that I have done so far is I've taken rice which I've washed 2-3 times and soaked in enough water and kept. So right now what I'm going to do is prepare a dry biryani masala powder. To this pan I'm going to add some spices for making fresh biryani masala, few cloves, star anise, elaichi, that is cardamom, some bay leaves, tej patta, a few peppers because I like the spice of pepper, cinnamon stick. We need shahi jeera, which I don't have right now. I'm adding even jeera, some coriander seeds, 1 spoon. So in this you need few more things like javitri, nutmeg. I don't have both of those things, so yeah, I'm going to add chilies to this. Just going to break the chilies in small pieces like this. We are going to add chili powder as well, but this will help to enhance the flavor. So yeah, we're gonna dry roast this nicely. So once the spices are dry roasted, I'm gonna allow it to cool and then just grind it into a coarse powder, which I'll show the texture of the powder. So a nice fragrant aromatic biryani masala powder will be ready, which we will add in the marination. So let's make the marination for the vegetables for the biryani. So I've taken yogurt here, which I've just mix it up a little bit. So to this we're going to add some turmeric powder. I'm going to add 2 big spoons of Kashmiri mirchi powder. So since this spoon is small, I'm going to add 4. 1 spoon of the spicy red chili powder. jeera dhania powder, which is cumin and coriander powder. Some salt. Salt I'll be adding in the rice as well, so this is just for the vegetables. Okay, so let's add some lemon juice. I have this one ready-made lemon juice. You can add fresh. After adding the lemon juice, I have these sliced onions which I sliced earlier. So I'm going to add that. And then I have these fried onions. You can either make, it's called barista. The fried onions for biryani are called barista. You can make it at home, just slice the onions like this long, the red onions, and fry it, deep fry, but it's a long process. So luckily in the German supermarkets, you get this, which is roasted onions, fried onions. You can just check the ingredients. It says onion oil, salt and wheat flour. So they look like this. So yeah, you can buy these, but sometimes in German supermarkets I've noticed that some have bacon bits in them. So yeah, just make sure it's just onion. And I'm going to add this as well. Fried onion, lots of it. We're going to add on top also for like when we are layering the biryani. So yeah, I think a little bit more. It tastes really nice. To this we are going to add ginger garlic paste. So yeah, ginger garlic paste to this. This is what I had done prep, I had shown earlier. Ginger garlic paste I had made and kept. This makes life easy. So yeah, so now just the biryani masala I have to grind. So yeah, there are two major things missing in my biryani, and those are mint leaves and cilantro coriander leaves. So yeah, that is missing. I know the flavor of biryani will not be exact, but yeah, sometimes when you live abroad and if it's not easily available, you have to skip those ingredients. So yeah, I didn't go out to buy here you get mint leaves and coriander leaves, but not very easily and not very close to me. So yeah, I'm gonna mix all of this now. So yeah, this is the biryani masala powder which I've made. This is coarsely ground, so I'm gonna add this as well to the marination. So the marination is ready. And what I'm going to do is add all the vegetables to this now. This is beans and green peas. So yeah, just mix everything well. We'll add the remaining vegetables also once we mix this. So yeah, let's add the cauliflower and potato now. So the marination is ready and the vegetables are getting marinated. I'm going to keep it aside for some time till the water for the rice is going to come to a boil now. So I'm going to add oil, salt and whole spices to this water. So the water is almost coming to a boil. In the meanwhile, I heated some milk and I added saffron, kesar to that. So yeah, this is for the topping the biryani with, as well as I'm going to garnish a little bit with for the kheer which I made, the vermicelli kheer. So I've added the rice and I'm stirring once or twice, not very roughly, otherwise the rice will break, just so that the rice doesn't touch the bottom of the pan. And I'm going to cook the rice on high flame. If you're using a gas stove, high flame, or induction on high temperature till it's 80 to 90% cooked. So it should still have a slight bite to it because we're going to put it on dum also in this another pan. The rice is done, so I'm just going to drain it with this onto a nice, it's done 80 to 90% cooked. Look how nice the rice has become. Big grains and nice. So guys, once the rice is drained, I added a little bit of butter and oil to the pan because I haven't added any oil to the marination. You can do either or. So the butter and oil have melted. So I'm going to add the rice, marinated vegetables to this and stir fry it nicely. Since the mixture has curd in it, you have to continuously stir till the oil separates from the curd mixture and the masala has cooked. Otherwise the curd will split. So as you can see, the masala has cooked really well. You can see the oil is separating here. So now I'm going to layer the biryani. The rice goes on top, so you can layer like vegetables, rice, but I'm going to do one layer of vegetable and the other layer of rice. So you can do as many layers if you want. So now I'm going to layer top the biryani with some fried onions. Next we are going to add the biryani masala powder. And then we are going to put the kesar, the saffron milk which we had made, the saffron milk. So I'm going to mix it well. I'm just going to pour it like that. So I'm going to put ghee on top. So yeah, the biryani is nicely ready. I just have to put it on dum, which I will do later. So yeah, it's nice and hot. So almost all my prep is done. I just have to make parathas, which I will do after some time. So yeah, I have made parathas. So yeah, it's kept in this roti box, which is beautiful. And I will reheat the parathas since my kitchen is like living room slash kitchen, open kitchen kind of. I didn't want to make parathas in front of them like when the guests arrive, our friends basically when they arrive. I just wanted everything to be ready so that I can also relax and chill with them. So yeah, and then we have the chole. Sorry, there's a kid crying outside. So yeah, the chole is also ready. Let me stir and show you. So yeah, the gravy is nice and thick. I wanted to add like a little tempering, ginger julienne, as well as little Kashmiri mirchi powder in a little bit of butter. I kind of, I don't have the energy now, but let's see. And I'll do it. And then the biryani, which I will put on dum after some time. And the baby potatoes. What else I have done is I've kept everything here, the crockery and the water jug. This is copper and steel water jug and the glasses as well. It's very beautiful. So yeah, everything I've kept here what I might need so that I don't have to rush.
Just take a breath and take it deep.